There you go.
Welcome to Battle of the Zodiacs. You have your host, Lucy the Aquarius, co-host, I am Pisces 3.1, and a special guest, Lamar the Sagittarius.
Hello.
Hey, Lamar the Sagittarius.
Hello.
Hey, Lucy the Aquarius.
Okay, so today our topic is 4 signs that have an attitude problem. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know a lot of signs that have attitude problems, but based on
which 4 did you choose?
Well, based on my research, the first one is Aries.
Okay, Aries.
Yeah,
number one.
We'll start with that one first, since with my research, and I'm pretty sure what all your future areas that you have, family members, friends. Lamar the Sagittarius, any areas?
Yeah, I do actually.
Their family?
Yeah, and they're kind of calm, cool, collective, hardworking, family people.
Well, those are all positives. Well, I'll let you know the negative about them. So let's get started with my research that I got. It says Aries don't get mad easily, but out of frustration, they will lash out in anger. And Aries like to confront a problem right away. So by doing that, they speak with an attitude and will not hesitate to let you know how they feel, which causes them to argue with you over anything and everything.
Yeah, I agree. They're high-headed, mean. Not all the times. They can be sweet at times.
You said mean?
They can be sweet at times. But most of the time, yeah, they have a dark side. They have we all have a dark side, but their side is darker than most, probably. Even darker than a Scorpio. So that's pretty bad. That's pretty dark. If you
they got a little temper. They got a temper, and when they go off, they go off.
Yeah, they don't like to be challenged. So that's
I definitely know they very cocky. And if they know they can beat you, they'll try you.
Yeah, they're bullies. They're bullies.
And which causes them to become argumentative or something after that, Lamar? When they being cocky?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to use my first example as a I don't know many Aries, but I found out I have a son. He's an Aries. I really thought he was a Pisces, but I guess I was wrong.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Sammy?
Yeah, he's an Aries.
What's his birthday?
April 22nd.
Oh yeah. No,
March 22nd. March 22nd.
Oh yeah. He borderline. He almost made the cut, but he didn't quite make the Pisces cut. So yeah.
He is after this last couple of months, I've been noticing him. He will argue with anything and anybody over anything. I mean, he's very, and he doesn't calm down. He gets obnoxious and, really loud. And it's just getting, by me being an old parent, I'm getting like scared and stuff. Cause he be really yelling at his dad. And I'm like, Sammy. So, and he's very Yes, he's very argumentative. You can say, okay, that cup wasn't there. Yes, it was. It was there. I'll let you know why. And he and
Yeah,
that and I don't know. It's not going
yeah,
really. And
yeah.
it mhm.
You need a crucifix. I gave birth to two Aries. I have an Aries daughter and an Aries son. So
and,
yeah,
and how was they? I mean, their attitude when they get mad at friends or family, are they?
no, no comment.
Uh-oh. Okay. But is it do
Next time, next
they
time.
I know Sammy, for instance, he feel that it's his way or the highway. If you don't do what he asking you to do or whatever, he'll catch a whole attitude and just disappear on me. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
um,
They pretty. That's a pretty rough sign. Like I
it's
said, it can be sweet. They have their sweet moments, but that's a pretty rough sign there because they're headstrong, they're cocky, they know
yeah.
it all.
It
Uh,
says it says
they
that.
don't
Uh-huh.
authority. They don't like authority.
Hmm.
So it's never all, just most. But yeah, they have a problem with authority. So
It says that their negative traits, which I think has to do with them catching attitudes most of the time, they have something. They self-centered, they shallow, and they're rude.
hmm
That's
yeah,
what it says
true,
about them, which
true,
causes them, I guess, to you know go
true.
in.
And they can be aggressive, uh, aggressive, pushy. So
And, and I on today while I was at my business analyst
I
job,
mean,
uh huh,
I never seen like no really aggressiveness out of them. Like at least you force them like that. To me, like they seem like calm people, but then again, they can be bullies, and
they can be what
you know,
bullies.
bullies, the
yeah.
men, yeah, the men especially. I
Mm.
don't think not so much as the women, not so much as the women bullies. I haven't seen that with the women, but the men definitely, you know.
Mm.
Not
Mm.
again, I always have to say it's never all, just most. Never
Well,
all.
well, they have their positives, but they said that one of the top four was them, and they were the first, as always. They always the first of something. So
Aries
that's why
women, it's some as far as attitude, some notable Aries women, Mariah Carey is an Aries.
she.
Would you say attitude? Do you think of attitude when you think of Mariah Carey?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, I am Pisces. I can't see your face. You really got upset about it. You disappear your face.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're faceless.
Wow. Another. All right. Another notable celebrity: Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross, the
A-
boss, the
Aries.
boss. Huh?
Aries. There. She's an Aries too, right?
Yeah, all three are Aries: Mariah Carey, Aretha Franklin, and Diana Ross.
Well, I can see Aretha Franklin catching the attitude and Diana Ross. I don't know about Mariah Carey. I couldn't see her catching it.
Who?
Oh,
Mariah Carey?
yeah.
Yeah, right. Remember when I forgot what host was that, or she was asking an interview about J Lo, and she said, "Who is that?" Jennifer Lopez. She said, "Who is that?" Now, I think she was trying to be funny because, of course, you probably don't consider her a real singer. So it's
Hmm.
like, who is she? As if we don't know everybody don't know who J Lo is. So yeah, they
Hmm.
they do have an attitude. They do have a what you call it, superior complex,
Hmm.
inferior, superior. I don't know. I have brain fog today, so but
Well,
they're kind of high minded. They think they're better. They have that attitude. Some, not all, but some.
hmm.
So I took that comment she made as that like, who is she? Like,
The
we
cockiness,
don't. Yeah, that's
that
right.
Lamar the Sagittarius said. Are you back on, Lamar?
Yeah, the internet went service.
Oh, well, we'll go on to our next sign,
Yeah, who is
which,
the next? Who is the next sign?
well, they say Virgo, the Virgo
Uh,
sign.
Virgos,
Yeah.
interesting.
they're big. They are smart signs, but they can be a little like a know-it-all. It says.
Yeah, I have a I have a Virgo offspring.
Oh, you do. It's
Yes, I do. It's a son. It's a boy. So yeah.
oh
Again, that's another know-it-all sign. So you can't tell them nothing.
yeah. It says that a Virgo is like So when they feel that they've been challenged, about their knowledge, is when they can go. It can get very wrong with them. Their attitude come out, and when they think someone challenging what they might be saying, they get a little really offensive, and it can be bad. And if you catch them on a bad day, it says they have a very nasty attitude, and they can be very sarcastic. They say,
Oh yeah, they can be very sarcastic, very sarcastic.
you know some Virgos.
Oh, I know a lot of Virgos, man. They can be very sarcastic. They love
Uh,
money.
Relatives or friends, if you don't mind me asking.
I know friends, people, co-workers I worked with that were Virgos. They very they like to be in competition. They
Hmm.
love the competition.
Yeah, you know what? I can see that. I guess I could see that.
They love it. Virgos feel like it's all about them. The world revolves around them.
Yeah, it said that they um everything revolves around them, and it also says here in my little research that they do sarcastic things. They be sarcastic is like an art to them. It just comes out. How some people take a while to have a fight and argue with somebody. You ever been at school and it's the rap battle and your
Right,
mama jokes? They be back to back. They know what to say, and they can really hurt your feelings. It says with a
Yeah,
right.
Virgo.
they can hurt your feelings, but I never got my feelings hurt by a Virgo. But they
Yeah, they
can.
don't tend to the Virgos I know. Maybe that's the reason why they don't have a lot of friends. They pretty much hang out with family relatives, but they don't really run in big circles. You know.
They stay to themselves.
Yeah, they pretty or family or with relatives, because that's how my son was. But he got along with everybody. Nobody really disliked him,
Hmm.
but he's just more family oriented, you know, than than I would say the Aries. They're pretty much. And I have a sibling that's a Virgo. Again,
Hmm.
she wasn't really big on friends,
Hmm.
even though everybody knew her and she was friendly, but again, she mixed and mingled with a lot of relatives and family members. But
Yeah, they really like to stick to family. They're not really outsiders.
no, they not. No, they kind of uppity too,
Yeah,
cocky.
they
Oh,
real
Again,
uppity.
like a Aries. They
oh,
have
oh, the
those traits.
Virgo.
Yeah, yeah, they
Yeah.
have a cockiness to them. The women a little uppity, you know.
Hmm.
So
Wow.
so
So
yeah, that's a Virgo.
I
That's
don't
a
I don't know any Virgos.
yes, you do. Not personally. Like Taraji P. Henson, Jada
Oh,
Pink, Jada
oh,
Pinkett, Jada Pinkett is
cocky,
a Virgo.
Virgo?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
I
they
would never thought it. But you know
yeah.
what? Now that I
Jada
think about
Pinkett is
it and I
all
see how her, but wait, now that I think about it and I see how her and Will relationship is, now
right.
I see she is a Virgo.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
now I see it.
they're
It's all
women.
added up.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
women they have a really strong
yeah. They
personality.
like the swing. Yes, they
Yeah,
do.
it's their way or no
Yep,
way.
or the
yep.
highway is that.
Yeah, or the highway. So yeah, we saw that interview a few months back, or was it last year, about the cheating thingy and just what
Hmm.
she was saying. It's like, dang, I'm just sitting there looking at her video of what she was saying about, you know, Will and the whole little incident. Like, this is can't nobody give me permission to do. I'm like, wow, you
She
married though.
she always talks like with that
Yeah,
cockiness
cause
and
she is a Virgo. as well as your girl,
You
Taraji.
don't think it's a 50-50 thing when it comes to a Virgo, because that's out of the question.
What'd you say? What'd you say,
50
Lamar, to Sagittarius?
don't think it's a 50-50 thing when it comes to the Virgo, because that's out of the question.
Is there a way or no way?
They want it all.
Hmm.
Yeah. See, every sign is not like that.
No.
What?
So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, every sign is not like that. So
But it's like I told you, you could be in a room with a bunch of Virgos and they all have different personalities. They all move different. They all have different thoughts. Like everybody different. I could have
Mhm.
Hmm.
been around some messed up Virgos. You could have been around some straight up nice Virgos that just, you know, everybody different.
The women all seem more similar to me than the men do. They all have very strong, overbearing personalities. Their personalities are strong. You
Yeah.
know, so that's the one thing that I can say about them.
Well,
But
this person said Virgos like to hang but underdogs so they can be the top dog.
Mhm.
that
That
sounds
is
like
correct.
yeah,
Whoever said that,
that sound
that
like
is
something.
correct.
Where did you get that from? Who said that, Lisa?
Outward Hatfield.
Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, I'm like, that sounds like something my husband would say. And that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, he said they like to be around so they can be the top. And that's, today I was trying to get some more research with my boss at my business analyst job. And when I found out he was an Aries, I was like, "Oh, you're the number one. You do all these things." And he couldn't see that, he argues over anything. And then he says not him. They said also Aries, when they get mad, they have very bad road rage. He said, if you depends on who you ask. I said, I'm like, well, you're disagreeing on everything I'm saying. He said, I'm one of those people. I will get two people to argue and then I walk away. That's what he said he would do. That he's one of
You
those
know
people.
what? He's absolutely right. Cause he
He
might
said that's
be.
something he would do.
He's a manipulator.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, yeah. Yes.
so that's what Aries
Right
are.
there.
So that was another one of his traits he just don't know about because
Right.
he didn't know none of these traits, but he kept saying, no, this is what I do. I'm one of the ones that instigate the problem and then walk away. And why the other people argue. I'm like, no, you still argue about anything and everything. He like, no, I like to start the
Yeah,
trouble.
that is such a bad person. He is such a bad. But you know what's
Yeah.
crazy? I wouldn't think about nothing like that, and I'm a fire sign, and he's not a fire sign. If
No,
I'm
I
not,
think they are fire signs.
he's a
A-
fire sign.
Aries signs are
Yeah.
fire
Yeah.
signs.
They are. That's one of your
Oh,
fire sign brethrens. Yeah.
oh,
Hmm.
Yeah.
oh, man.
They like chaos. They love chaos.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they love
I think
chaos
I
and
don't.
drama.
And then again, I think like again, I think it depending on the day of the month too.
Oh, that's what it says too. It depends on
Yeah,
Right.
cause like the
yeah.
end and the beginning and the middle, I think it depends. Cause they got this new like horoscope thing where everybody might be mixed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's why I don't try to put dates because if you were an Aquarius born on January 20th, you've been Aquarius all your life, and then all of a sudden now you're a Capricorn. I can't. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. My boss at my business analyst job, he doesn't believe in these signs, so that's why he couldn't connect that he is all of these signs. The only one time he went to say something about the sign, I said, well, I'm doing the foremost, attitude signs. He said, well, maybe my wife is one. So I said, well, what's her sign? And he goes, Capricorn. Then I'm like, well, I don't know. It doesn't really say Capricorns have attitudes. It's just that they're very bullheaded, is what they say. And, he said, well, that's my wife. That's my wife. But he don't believe in these signs. So some people, I
Right.
don't know why. But yeah, if you were born on January 20th and you go by the new horoscope, you are no longer an Aquarius. You're a Capricorn. And that's just crazy.
Really?
Yeah, they have a new set. That's why I don't
That
put,
is that's just
yes,
crazy. I
that's why
wouldn't
I don't
believe
put date.
anything.
I guess it's for the new millennium people that most of the
Hey,
younger people,
I,
if you ask
I
them,
was I was looking at like this, like one horoscopes from like back in the. Let's see. I'm saying maybe the '60s. You know,
60, a horoscope in the 60s?
yeah, I'm guessing it was around there, maybe the '50s. You know, and they were saying about Sagittarius that a Sagittarius was one of the Sagittarius was a fan. He made electricity, but the motherfucker was a drunk. So I'm like, I'm looking at it, and they got every sign with different like different
I
things
wish
from saying that.
this is in
And
the fit. I would have loved to see that.
yeah, it's like the old history, like when Lincoln, Abraham, and them was around.
Right.
Yeah,
No.
that's the horoscope. Now read them horoscopes from them back then. What they saying about all the signs? You'll be like,
Oh,
wow.
I got it. So I should do research back then and then our research and then put it together with my thoughts and then see what I come up with. I
Do
Right.
never
that.
I never went probably farther than 1972. You talking about further than that?
Ooh, that was far.
Excuse me? 1972? That wasn't that long ago.
That's still far for me.
So you must think we wanted the Abraham Lincoln ones when you said
Say that's very far. Anyway, back to Virgos and their attitudes. Uh, the comment he said that Virgos like to hang out with underdogs.
yeah, yeah.
So well, you know what? Actually, that's a good thing for people who are underdogs because if you can't find a friend, find a Virgo, and you'll always have a friend. Because if you effed up, if you effed up, they want you around. I guess maybe that make them feel bigger or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they don't mind being side partners. They don't mind all of that.
I wish I knew it, Virgo. Uh, if I can be able to tell you. I just said Virgo birthdays
Why
was
would
like
you want to
August.
meet a Virgo? That's bad.
Oh yeah, it says Virgo birthdays August 23rd to September 22nd. I don't know nobody born around that time. Oh.
Oh well. Okay. What's the next attitude sign that you
Well,
chose?
the next sign is Gemini. And that's the twin hits. I really wanted. I have a I really wanted an interviewer for this one, but I couldn't get her on. I guess she's a little shy. She's a Gemini, and that way it would have came, right from her mouth. Geminis, they really are. This is negative. They're not really attitude people. They most of the time is happy people. But when a Gemini gets annoyed, they can have a very sharp, lethal tongue. They when you annoy them and you get on their nerves, and another thing that gets when they catch an attitude is they require a lot of attention. Geminis love attention,
I
and
love
you,
attention.
yeah,
Okay.
any Geminis?
Yes, I
Yes,
do. I do know Gemini.
I know. I have a aunt that's a Gemini. My little play niece, she's a Gemini. She likes attention.
Mm.
She likes attention, but she does have a kind of like a attitude about her, just the way she talk, the way you answer. Even though she's sweet, she may not be trying to be smart, but it just comes off as if she's getting smart or being smart, a smart ass. But it's not like that. That's just who
Um,
she is. That's just
Hmm.
who she is. Though they're twins. That's the twin sign, right?
Yeah,
So
that's the good twin and the bad twin. They can
yes,
be, which is considered. Most people said since they have there's two sides of them. Most people assume that all Geminis are bipolar because they can
no,
they can be
it's
one
not.
person at one
No,
time.
it's not.
They
It's not
yes,
bipolar. Like they
yes,
have split personalities.
yeah, well,
that's
split
what.
personality. That's better. Split personalities. And I, as I say, I have my sister, and I have wish she had came on here to spoke for herself, and tell
Mhm.
her sign and what makes her mad. Because most of the time she's the happy one and everything. And then I have my son who's a Gemini, and You know, he can be mad one minute and then all of a sudden he's, he's the nicest person. Then I have a
Right.
couple of friends that's Geminis. So I kind of know a lot of Geminis. And it says they can be hot and cold. They have split personalities.
They could be hot and cold.
And maybe that's why they have such an attitude problem when they get mad and they can't calm down because they don't know which one was which when they caught the attitude. Which twin caught the attitude.
But I want to talk.
Mhm.
I want to talk.
Who that? Oh, who's
It's
that?
your sister. It's your
you're
Gemini sister. It's your Gemini sister. We get mad. We don't like ignorant shit. First of all, we don't like ignorant shit. We just be bothered. We be doing our own shit, living our own life. If you ignorant, we gonna be like, get the fuck out of my face, you know? We don't have a split personality. We don't have an evil. We don't know which one is talking. We know which one is talking. We know. Once you mess with us, it's everything over. It's like the fun side. Once you fuck with me, it's like that's why Geminis like to stay to themselves and they like to walk away. Because once you fuck up the good side, we just mad. It's like it's like you, Cancer. You get mad.
We don't have any down. We don't have any
I want you to know Aquarius. You're Aquarius.
Oh,
you get mad. You don't know how to calm down. Once you go crazy, as my sister, you go crazy. You want blood.
We are going on Aquarius, but we haven't finished the Gemini first. So you don't feel that you have there's a such thing as a bad twin and a good twin?
Yes, it is. But what I'm saying is the same thing as your side. Once you get evil, you get mad, it's like another side take place. It's just that, the horoscopes say we twins and we different. No, once we get mad, it's just we take it into another heart. We caring people. So especially, we don't fuck with nobody that's not in our everyday life. We don't care. When we get mad, it got to be somebody that we care about that make us mad. Yes. That's how I am. I'm not speaking on anybody else because anybody in the streets could do some dumb shit and I could walk away. But it had to come from somebody that I really love and I think different from them that will get me mad.
Yeah, it says here, a Gemini is finally tired when they would just leave. No fight, no argument.
Yeah, we would just leave because we don't want to get to that explosive point. I would just leave unless it's my family and somebody I care about. That's what I tell people all the time. I give a fuck about you who's going to go through hell. I'm going to go through hell. We're going to have a battle. We're going to go back. We're going to go back and forth with words. Anybody else? I don't care. I'm like, whatever.
So can you describe your attitude when you do get mad? Do you have a
when
lethal,
I do get mad?
Do you have a lethal tongue? Can your tongue be wicked?
As my mother child, and my mother is not a Gemini, and I tell people all the time, I do have, and I don't like that shit. And then when it comes to family, I try to control it because then I say some really horrible shit that I think about for the rest of my life, and I regret it. I don't like it, but it only come with people when I'm close to. Anybody else, I have a lethal tongue, and I just be like, I'm gonna hurt your like niggas. I'm gonna hurt your fucking manhood. Leave me the fuck alone. I beg people to leave me alone before I get mad. Before I really explode, I be like, please leave me alone, please. I beg and I beg and I beg, because then I'm angry and I can't calm down. I'm red, and my body is just like feel like everything about to boil over. And I don't like, we nice and we don't like saying hurtful shit, but if somebody in our face, that's why we rather walk away. Because when you get to that evil side, it's not a good feeling when that evil is in you. It's like a evil spirit in you. It's not a good feeling.
Yeah, they said y'all don't like to really, because y'all mostly the ones that be all happy and uppity.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Kanye West is a Gemini.
And that's why he's crazy. You see the bullshit he be doing, that motherfucker go back and forth. Nobody never know his move.
He's not crazy to me. He just misunderstood a lot of times.
Exactly. Nobody never know his move. So when he's talking about one thing, people think he's talking about something else, and he done went off that. He like, okay, I'm over it. Bye. I really don't care about that. And then he went on to something else that he do care about, and then people just be like, oh, he's bugging.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
So only Kanye West, that's the only person.
Once again, President Trump, the former president.
That motherfucker had to be a Gemini because he's crazy. You see his evil side to get the best of him. That's what I'm saying. That's why he don't know how to walk away. He like that confrontation. I do too. I could be real petty, but it like when people in my family they fucking do something, I remember for a long time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And
said that.
I could be petty, but I could be conservative and nice with it too. Even at the workplace, I won't get fired because I'm petty and I'm getting you back, but I'm professional with it too.
Right.
You know, I have a choice with my words to keep it
Yeah.
professional, so where I can't get fired. Like we're real smart.
Yeah, Trump went tit for tat. If you came at him, he went back at you. He forgot he was the president. So
Yeah.
that's how petty he is.
Yep, that's how I am too.
Like with his
Yeah.
accounts, you talking about I am Pisces with his accounts, his Twitter accounts. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I
So
think
he can get mad.
he banned for life. Right.
Yep.
Like who gets banned for life? Like, geez, that's pretty bad. I could even see if it was an Aries, but a Gemini, it's like,
Boy,
Oh,
they something else, man. They something else. Them
oh,
Gemini.
Geminis, right? Right?
Boy, you see how they just hit the cannon like that? You see that, right? But yeah,
Yeah.
listen,
Look, the Gemini couldn't
you
even come
ain't
on their own
listen,
phone.
man. They ain't trying to let you win nothing. Listen, it's gonna be a war. World War II. I'm talking about Mel Gibson,
You
Patriots.
see how she came in with a thunder. I didn't even know she was there.
Right, lightning.
She in a whole new town, right? She 2 towns over.
Yeah, look.
I wouldn't expect her to be at your house on your
Wow.
phone.
Nigga, they at my house.
Little Sagittarius supposed to be a horse, get trampled all over. Look at that.
They at my house. I was cooking chicken and I heard you say, "Oh, my sister, I wish she was here, could defend herself." I had to hit the back. I had to hit the back hallway like, "I'm here. Hello, I got something to say."
Look, I am Pisces. I didn't even know what Lamar the Sagittarius went to.
I know he just disappeared.
He was the underdog.
Say something back.
Let a Gemini speak for themselves.
That's right. Let them talk. Let them talk.
Well, maybe we should tweak Trump.
Trump gonna come over here and they're gonna let him take over the Capitol like they let him take over the White House.
I think he started his own social media page so he could get back. So he
I heard that too. Probably gonna be a Gemini page.
Man, they better leave it, man. Leave that crazy white man alone, man.
Oh, okay. So what's the fourth sign?
Alone, man. Leave that man alone. Leave him down here with his swamp. Leave him down there with his swamp bellies. You know, leave him down there. Leave him alone. Come and tell you, Trump came from a long way. And you know, they say, look, what I'm about to say right now may even get me. I don't give a. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm sad and I'm real, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't like the motherfuckers, but hey, listen, and we just being real as people. We the people. We is people.
Okay, we go leave Trump off of this before we get a check mark for her.
Okay, we gonna leave Trump alone. We don't want him to flag us. Like, you know,
somebody just put Trump for 2000. Yeah, we gonna leave Trump alone because now his Trump supporters on here.
Yeah, see that? and they don't know what Trump doing.
Well, we're gonna leave politics out of it and go back to the Zodiac signs. All right. I'll take this down. They said Trump for 2024. But our next sign. Our next and our last final sign is, as usual, the Aquarius. And I lost all my notes.
Okay. Well, Lamar the Sagittarius.
Yes, me.
Do you know any Aquarius?
Yes, I do. I know a couple of them.
Would you say Would you say that
And
they have an attitude problem?
yo, oh man, y'all, boy, y'all got a big
We
attitude problem.
we,
But when
we
y'all get, y'all like babies. Y'all like babies. You gotta give y'all a rattle, put a babe on y'all. We got spoil y'all. You know, cause if y'all don't get what
Aquarius,
y'all want,
Aquarius says you gotta
boy.
spoil them. It says in my research that when Aquarius
Listen,
is upset, they can be heartless, sarcastic, and
uh,
ruthless.
oh
And
yes, they
and like
can.
and like every emotion they was buried will emerge out of them. Because
Ooh,
they don't get mad that much because they always, hiding and in the back, by themselves and stuff. They don't like to be bothered around people. But
yeah,
when they
that's
do,
spooky.
spooky.
Like a Gemini twin.
They spooky.
The Aquarius be in the back hiding with the Gemini, the bad
Yeah,
twin.
I think the Aquarius is like the genetic version of the Gemini.
You think so?
You think so? Y'all, if you look at it, y'all got similar, like a little bit. But then they said the Sagittarius and the Gemini kind of similar, got kind of like similar, like.
So let's speaking of the Sagittarius. Do you have any attitude problems? What is your
Oh,
attitude,
I'm gonna
Sagittarius?
be honest. For one, we bipolar.
Oh, y'all the bipolar people.
Yeah,
Oh, not
Sagittarius
not
we
Gemini.
very bipolar. We very
Well,
bipolar. We very. I'm not gonna lie. We won't be in control. And we can have a snappy attitude sometimes, but we very loving, caring, you know, and we
says
want to see everybody happy.
it says a Sagittarius attitude is the reflection of how you treat them. If you give them
Thank you.
attitude,
We like mirrors,
yeah, if you
you
give
know.
them attitude, they'll give you attitude back
Hey,
10 times.
remember when I was in the last episode when I told you what a Sagittarius is? What's the Sagittarius?
Oh, the goat man.
He ain't no goat. Girl,
Oh,
he a half man, half horse.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's half man, half horse.
Little
He
okay.
baby
said,
to go, not me.
Oh,
Little baby to go.
I
okay.
think that Aries is a ram, not a goat.
Mm.
Aries, it says they are a ram, and their planet is Mars. So, what about you being half? I have what you said, half man, half what?
Horse.
Half man, half horse.
So go on to your sign. What that mean?
Which means
Hey, don't let her talk you into talking.
No,
We talk about Aquarius attitudes and that they need an attitude adjustment. That's what we were talking about.
no, I was. You're right. I'll finish Aquarius, but we still, before we end this, we have to go and talk about y'all two attitude signs. I'm pretty sure y'all Pisces can really,
Oh, no, don't put me in it because you
we
said horse.
we have to put the co-host and the show guests on too. We can't just leave without asking them what kind of attitude you guys carry.
yeah,
But
the show just
But
won't be right. We
I
got to
will
ask everybody what kind of attitude they got.
carry. Yeah, don't think Pisces you go leave off of
Pi-
this show before you
Pisces
say it.
don't Pisces people don't have attitudes. We're very approachable. We're friendly. We're nice.
I don't know. I seen some snappy Pisces.
Yeah, I seen some too.
I don't know where you saw them. They must be over there on the East Coast because they're not over here. They don't they don't live over here where I live.
I don't know. What you saw, Lamar the Sagittarius? Because I could have swore, I have a lot of girl Pisces cousins. I'm gonna see, can I remember? Yeah,
They got some.
they
They
feisty.
not too loud, but they got some bang with they bite. I'm gonna tell you, they not loud with it, but they got some bang with they got some bark with they shit. They not loud with it though, but
So I guess she's trying to say she don't have an attitude problem at all. I could have swore girl Pisces really can get really
they
down.
can. They can. It takes a lot though. It take a lot.
Yeah, it does.
She's quiet. She's very quiet
It
over
take a
there.
lot.
Because I'm yeah, I'm quiet. That's normally us. We're
It take a
quiet.
lot.
Dang.
And they lovable. They real lovable. Pisces is real lovable. It takes a lot to get them on their character. And once you get them on their character, here come the bats, pains,
You know
all
what?
kind of shit.
Since I
Like
did,
they
mhm.
they could
since I
go here.
Since I didn't plan to talk about the Pisces, I thought I'll just Google it and see what it say. It's saying everything you saying. Pisces will love you and give you their world. Pisces will do this. Oh, there go Lady Gemini. She wants to come in as herself. Lady Gemini?
Oh shit.
Lady Gemini.
Uh
Oh, you on mute.
oh.
You on
Is
mute,
she
Lady
here?
Gemini.
She got us on mute.
Okay, now. I'm in the
Lucy,
building.
Lucy the Aquarius.
Yes.
Do you remember the time the dog was trying to get you and you were gonna jump over the banister?
A dog?
The pit bull. Remember the pit bull was coming up the steps on Barber. Remember we
in Connecticut, in Connecticut or Detroit?
Yeah, Connecticut. Remember,
in my older years.
Remember, we sitting there with our laptops, and I just heard you just start calling my name, and I ran in the house, and when I looked back, that's when the pit bull, the people that live downstairs, that's when the pit bull was trying to attack you, and you had one leg over the banister.
Oh yes, I remember.
Okay, now you remember when all that was over, because I came back, because I'm like, oh snap. Even though I was scared, I came back. And you remember what you said? You was like, oh my gosh, you went crazy. I'm like, when you was getting ready to jump over the banister, what was I supposed to do? I had to break character, because normally I'm pretty cool, unless you get me to that point where I'm not saying that I'm.
Well, I looked on here. I could have swore my cousin Pisces are feisty girls. They're just feisty, but you're right. It doesn't say nothing about y'all having attitudes.
Not normally. We're not the best.
Man, them Aquarius got edges on them, man.
No, not Aquarius. Pisces.
Don't let them fool you.
Look, Lamar the Sagittarius. Stop trying to get back on Aquarius. We talking about Pisces people. What you think, Lady Gemini? What you think about Pisces women? You seen any Pisces that have attitude problems? Where'd she go? She on mute again. Lady Gemini? Well, I'll let it go. But back to Aquarius. Okay, you want me to say it? Yes, we will explode. Most of the time, we hold so much stuff in, and when you make me mad, it ain't no stopping. I'm telling you, I'm going to use this as an example. This guy, I'm at the hospital. I'm waiting for this parking space. I pull up to the parking space and he comes out of nowhere and steals my space. You know what I did? I waited for him to go in that doggone waiting room and I flattened his damn tires. And I went back in there.
That's the fun in you. You got a little bit of Gemini juice.
No, it's just that I hate when I've been wronged. I was wronged out that parking spot. That was my parking spot. There's things I don't like when people wrong me.
I guess it's a little Gemini than everybody.
But you see, she said she hate when she was wrong, right? We Geminis don't care. When it comes to that, we walk away. We will fuss. We be like, bump that. We fuss, whatever. But we won't go our way to we just like to chill. We don't like no aggravation in our life. We only like aggravation to somebody.
It said that too. They'll walk away.
We don't like aggravation. I don't like aggravation.
It says that a Virgo, now you make them mad, they can commit a whole murder and get away with it because they that mad.
They're shooters. They're shooters. They will shoot you. We know that.
It said the Virgos would go out their way, commit the murder, and get away with it because you done pissed them off and wronged them.
That's only one threatened, though. You know what? That's only one threatened in their defense.
Yeah.
No, I don't think.
No, it says they were really.
I don't think they dangerous.
No, it did. Out of all of us, it said they were dangerous.
Met some dangerous Geminis, man.
No, not Gemini. We ain't on Lady Gemini again.
Who we on?
We on Virgos.
Virgos. I think men Virgos are dangerous more than females.
So they have attitudes then.
Yeah, they kind of they be ready to how they say it now, pop off.
Well, we did almost every sign. You did Sagittarius, we did Pisces, Lady Gemini, which is muted now. She insists that ain't nobody. We got a comment in this section. It says Ain't nobody scared of Aquarius. A Virgo, however, will turn you into a frog.
That's that witchcraft stuff.
They're,
Ain't
the women
nobody
will
scared
curse
of that.
you.
You gotta believe it.
Yeah, they'll put a curse
Get witchcraft on you.
for sure.
He'll turn and cry.
I don't know.
And then they
God,
will Aquarius will bark, and they have a bark, all bark and no bite. I flattened his damn tires. I saw that. I barked that up. He ain't had no damn tires. I bet you that.
right,
I really wanted to look out the window, but I was way on the fourth floor after that. Huh. Bet you.
No, Aquarius from you. Aquarius get rude and mean, and it's no. You be scared. You be scared for your life when Aquarius ain't even after you.
Well, this
Whoa.
Edward Hatfield said Aquarius is all bark. I don't know, when we get mad, let me just say me. When I get mad, there's no calming me down. Maybe that's not my Aquarius, that's my genetics or something. Because signs are what they are, and then you also have your genetics.
Yeah.
Right, but look how much it takes though. Look how much it takes for you to get to that point. I mean, you have to be really pushed to get to that point.
Push.
Aquarius or Gemini?
Aquarius. For
I think both.
I think
Gemini,
both too.
yeah, Aquarius. You have to be really pushed hard. Like for Aries, it doesn't take that much for them.
No, it doesn't. Sammy will get mad in a quick second.
Right.
See, a Sag, all you gotta do is ring on my skin color or something. And here we go.
Now,
Nigga says
Here
skin
we
color.
go. Like DMX. Here we go again. Huh? Rest in
Now,
peace,
Now, Lady Gemini, do you have any Virgo siblings or kids or that you can compare that they get attitudes or
Man,
anything?
also, honestly, this is how a Gemini just really try to keep their mind fucking out of a bunch of mix and a lot of shit going on. I don't even know what my kid's sign is. I forget their birthday. It's 6-year-old. I be forgetting their birthdays, like which at the doctor office, which one is this? I just like simple stuff. If I need to be alone, and then when I get mad, I have to just sit alone. I just sit there and just think and go over my life, like calm myself down.
Well, I was told you have a son that was born September 22nd. That's a Virgo.
Oh yeah, no. Boo Boo birthday is the 24th.
Oh, okay. He's
Libra.
not a Virgo.
Libra.
Tristan's is February 22nd.
He's a Pisces.
And then I realized my mother told me that my daughter was a Gemini. I never really realized it, but that little girl, man,
She's a Gemini too? Which one?
That's Tiara.
Oh, she's a Gemini.
Her birthday is June 24th. Mine's the 4th.
Oh shit.
Oh, two Geminis
And that
living in the same house.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That it just I told her it's always her, bruh. It's always I be having to go in my room with her.
Someone said Sagittarius like to drink. If they're not drinking, they're mad.
Yeah.
You know what? Tell them I gotta agree to that. Tell them I really got to agree to that because that is so true. If I'm not drinking, I am very mad.
You a Sagittarius? That is true.
That's right.
Yeah, I got a couple of Sagittarius friends. Yeah, I don't know about the drinking part, but the weed part, they ain't smoking, they mad. Ooh, they dogged you right there. So, okay. So, anybody know more about attitudes, and as you say,
they ain't saying nothing that wasn't true. Shit, keep coming, and I'll tell you if you're correct.
I'll drink to that.
And I'm gonna drink to that right now too. How like that?
Okay.
And me too.
So everybody had their drinks up. Let's see. We're gonna I Am Pisces. What is next week's show about?
$1 billion babies.
Oh, that thing you told us last week. $1 billion babies, and we're gonna have $1 billion signs.
billion-dollar babies. What that means? Babies born on income tax time.
Nah. What zodiac signs? What zodiac signs rank first place, second place, and third place when it comes to billionaires,
Oh, okay.
and why?
I say Sagittarius all the way.
She wouldn't tell us last week, remember?
No,
Well, we'll follow that pot of gold.
no, because it's none of us.
I don't understand. So it ain't even a Gemini either?
No,
It's a Libra.
Yeah, it must be a Libra or something like that. She said all of them was.
That's why I love my Libra. Bro.
Oh, shoot.
everybody loves Libras.
Well,
All
so
right.
that's next week's topic, everybody. But for now, special guest, I am Lamar the Sagittarius and Lady Gemini. Thanks for being a troop and coming on, talking about your attitude problems. And I hope y'all can join us again. Okay? Okay, so let's get out of here.
All right.